The Council now becomes Committee of the Whole Council to consider the Promotion of Recycling and Proper Disposal of Products Miscellaneous Amendments Bill 2025. Members may refer to the appendix to the script for the debate and voting arrangements for the bill. Members have been informed that the committee will conduct joint debates on the clauses and the amendments. I now propose to question to you that the following clauses form part of the bill. Clauses 1 to 31. The Secretary for Environment and Ecology will move amendments which seek to amend clauses 16 and 21. Members may refer to the appendix to the script for details of the arrangements. Members may now proceed to a joint debate on the clauses and the amendments. I now first call upon the Secretary for Environment and Ecology to speak, but he is not required to move the amendments at this stage. Then I will call upon members to speak. Upon conclusion of the joint debate, the committee will first vote on the clauses with no amendments standing part of the bill, and then vote on the amendments. Secretary for Environment and Ecology. President, I now speak on the Promotion of Recycling and Proper Disposal of Products Miscellaneous Amendments Bill 2025 and the amendments. There are 9 amendments. The details have been circulated to members via the Secretariat. There are 4 groups. Let me briefly introduce them. First, about conditions for non-compliant Schedule 12 products. The first group of amendments seek to streamline the process for retailers to verify the relevant products. Having considered the members' views, we propose to delete the new section 1323A about the conditions for non-compliant Schedule 12 products. And that is, the product is not a registered product, so as to streamline the process for retailers, particularly small and medium-sized retailers, to verify whether the product is registered. In the future, they can identify solely by their designated barcode or prescribed logo. The EPD has already published information relating to registered beverage on the website for access by the public and industries. Practical guidelines will also be promulgated. Public education publicity will be mounted to help retailers identify non-compliant products and verify those already registered. The second group is to alter the vetting procedure from negative vetting to positive vetting. The second group of amendments relates to altering the vetting procedure from negative vetting to positive vetting for the subsidiary legislation to be made. The common legislative framework in the future entails common elements of various PRSs. This will enhance legislative efficiency in the future, but as mentioned by the Bills Committee during deliberations and the written submissions provided by the industries, there are still operational details for each individual PRS that require careful consideration. Having considered their views, the government agrees that the positive vetting should be adopted for subsidiary legislation to be made, so that there will be ample time for the Legislative Council to go through the provisions to ensure smooth implementation in the future. 3. About the definition of pure electric vehicles. The third group of amendments relate to the definition of pure electric vehicle. According to the views of the Bills Committee, this provided definition may be too narrow. The government has also have regard to the relevant rationale, such as the definition of environmentally friendly vehicles set out in Cap 112 in the Revenue Ordinance. The government has decided to accept this suggestion. The definition of pure electric vehicle will be changed from a motor vehicle that is solely propelled by battery and emits no air pollutant when running to a motor vehicle that is solely propelled by electric power and does not emit any exhaust gas, to better reflect the policy intent and ensure compliance. The last set of amendments relate to technical and drafting amendments to make sure that there is consistency between the Chinese and English renditions. I'm not going to elaborate on them. There is no objection to the above amendments by the Bills Committee. I urge members to support the 4 groups of amendments. Does any member wish to speak? If not, we'll now vote on clauses with no amendments standing part of the bill. Will those in favor please raise their hands? Those against, please raise their hand. I think the question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed. This committee now deals with clauses with amendments. Secretary for Environment and Ecology, you may move your amendments. Secretary, I move the amendments set out in the appendix to the script. I propose the question to you that the Secretary's amendments be passed. Will those in favor please raise your hands? Those against, please raise your hands. I think the question is agreed by a majority of members present. I declare the motion passed. Clauses 16 and 21 as amended. I now put the question to you that the clauses as amended, just read out by the clerk, stand part of the bill. Will those in favor please raise their hands? Those against, please raise your hands. I think the question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed. All the proceedings on the promotion of recycling and proper disposal of products, miscellaneous amendments, Bill 2025 have been concluded in Committee of the Whole Council. Council now resumes. Secretary for Environment and Ecology. President, I now report to the Council that the promotion of recycling and proper disposal of products miscellaneous amendments Bill 2025 has been passed by Committee of the Whole Council with amendments. I move the motion that this Council adopts this report. I now propose the question to you that the Secretary's motion be passed. Will those in favor please raise their hands? Those against, please raise their hands. I think the question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed. Third reading.